What's up, YouTube? As we close out another week, take a look at this weekly chart. And this is the SPY on the 1 week. And as you can see, guys, we are getting very close for a true breakout. And that means when the 13 EMA crosses over the 48. And when that happens on such a larger time frame, such as the 1 week chart, guys, you're really in for an explosive move, okay? And so one thing I want to point out to you guys as you start into getting involved with your chart work is that you can use it to kind of forecast future moves, okay? Whether to the upside or to the downside, okay? And right now, because we've been down for the last year and a half, 2 years, the moves we're making are to the upside, okay? So we're trying to come back, we're trying to bounce back off of being down for the last 2 years and being stuck in this bear market. And so we are breaking some key resistance levels. And as you can see on the charts, you see like today we closed at 412, 411 in after hours, okay? But we went as high this week as 418, 417, okay? We're getting very, very close to not only testing that 420 level, but then that puts in play the 425 level and eventually 430 levels we were rejected from the last time we was up this high. So these are key levels for a variety of reasons, all right? But with that being said, what was huge about this week, guys, and I have the SPY pulled up, obviously, was the fact that on the week it was up 2%. Okay, we went as high as, like I said, 418, getting close, really making a test and a run for that level, which should open the door if we have more positive momentum into next week for us to go and try to actually test the 420 level. Okay, and I like to take it level to level, even though I know if you are really charting this out, 425, 430 is really the goal. That's the more longer term goal. But I like to play day to day, level to level. And when you do that, it keeps you honest, it keeps you grounded, okay? And it keeps you from overshooting and getting greedy, because although the stock may move to that level, it is certainly not going to move there in one day, okay? These moves we are just speaking of now happen over the course of a week. So at least at the bare minimum, you need to kind of let them build up, all right? And so it doesn't mean that explosive moves can't happen, but we have already had explosive moves to dig ourselves out of a hole. So a couple things need to take place. You might see some consolidation. You may see some sideways trading or some choppiness throughout periods of time in February due to the fact that we've ran so far already to kick off 2023. So just something to be mindful of when your journey, that we won't continue up all the time, and it's okay, because pullbacks are healthy, retracements are healthy, because you want to retest previous levels of support so that we can establish them and bounce off of them to continue to move higher. Okay, so just understand all of this from a holistic standpoint, that you want to have these you need these moves to happen. Okay, like today was good from the standpoint of we went to 415, we went to 418, but we closed today at 412. We didn't even come back to 408 or 405. Okay, we needed to test that 412 level to see can it hold, and it held today. Even though we're down a little bit in after hours, it held today. What was also a standout today was the fact that Apple, guys, had earnings yesterday, and Apple, first time missing in years, all right? And it went down in the morning time, okay? It went down after hours even, but over the course of this morning, okay, not only did Apple go up 4%, it made such a massive move. I had an option that had went worthless. It was down to like 6 cents, zero almost. And I never seen, because I'm big on cutting losses, and I still took a loss on this, but I still want to share this with you guys. I never seen a play go from zero and then turn positive. And so I end up was like, man, that's a newbie for me. You know what I'm saying? Typically when something hits zero, they won't let it out of the dirt. Okay, but Apple made such a violent move to the upside, climbing all the way to the $57 range around like that 1035 time frame. And it was just remarkable to see that when you are ready to run, nothing is going to stop it. When you are having a bullish market, nothing is going to stop the bulls from taking off. And that's really what Microsoft first showed us. They had horrible earnings. They crashed. By the end of the day, a couple days later, it was up 10% higher than where it was. Apple did the same thing. Okay, and so that, again, that is huge for a variety of reasons because it says a lot. Now, the thing with Apple is that 157 level was a level that was resistance in the past. And until I see that level break, that level is serving as a key rejection point in that stock. So one thing I'll be looking for on next week is to see if whether or not in any violent move to the upside, if we can actually get above 157.30. Okay, I'm talking about, so basically I want to see 158, 160, 162. It doesn't have to happen on next week, but I just want to see if those levels can even be reached, because this 157 level has been extremely tough for Apple. Okay, also Tesla, Elon Musk just got some news that his lawsuit, he won in court for the post and tweet he put out back in 2018. And I saw Tesla tick higher, and it was like 189. Now it's sitting at 192. At the time of this, I saw it go all up as high as 193. And again, these things bode well for the stocks coming into next week. So I want you guys to, again, gear up. The trend is your friend. Okay, don't try to go against the grain unless you see, and I'll show you guys over the course of the weekend some well thought out plays you can play, and when to play it to the downside when you're in an upward move. But guys, ultimately the move is headed higher. What you want to do, you want to catch a low, you want to catch a bottom and ride it up, because we're trying to go higher. The trend is headed upward, and so we've been in an upward trajectory, in an upward direction the past few weeks now, the past several trading days now. So you want to be on the right side of the trade. You want to be on the right side of the trade when you are in this game. Okay, but Tesla was up 8% on the week. It is up 76% over the course of the month. Okay, and it's just remarkable, coming down from 101 all the way to 197. Like I say, we're a few dollars away from a double up in the stock price, let alone, like I say, what we've done via options. But we're a few dollars away from the stock price being a double up. And this is why it pays to not only have a voice that you can know, like, and trust, but also can guide you guys on where and how to and when to properly enter your stocks and your trades, so that you can take part in the run-ups, take part in the profit taking that is happening day in and day out within these plays. Okay, and with that being said, man, I just want to say major salute for the awesome week we had in the Discord, for the awesome week we had with our weekly options, and just the things we've been just tapping into. I think we're off to a phenomenal start for 2023, and I can't be more proud of you guys just with the progress I'm already seeing this early in. Let me tell you something real quick. 2022 was tough depending on your perspective, depending on how you look at it. But to me, it built a lot of resilience in you guys, especially those of you that are around that saw the devastation of the 2022 and how the whole year was just horrible from the stock market standpoint. But now what I see in you guys is what I was hoping the end game would be. You guys have built up your own experience. You guys have weathered your own storms. You guys have, through trial and error, learned the importance of patience, of persevering. And that's so key in this game, because that's really what it takes to be successful in this game. Okay. And so now we're having a point in time of the year so far where things are going up and you guys are taking full advantage. But I'm going to be on you guys because it's important that you preserve your wealth, you manage your risks. And that means locking in profit. That means putting your stop loss on. That means understanding that, yep, what goes up must come down. And whether it comes down next week or next month, you need to know that. You need to be prepared for that. You need to expect that, but not let it be something that derails you. You need to, matter of fact, you need to embrace it. One thing about me, I love to make money in both directions. Okay, right now, the bulk of my money that is being made is to the upside because we're in an upward trend. Okay, but whether it was 2022 or throughout periods of time, just in general, when the market is coming down, guys, those are opportunities. You don't have to sit idle and do nothing and just watch your portfolio value go down. You can be making money. As a matter of fact, we will be making money around here. And that's why if you need one-on-one coaching, that's why if you need to get in the Discord, that's why if you need options for beginners and just to learn just how all of this actually works and how it goes and how you can benefit, you have to tap in. Okay, it's important that you tap in. So again, we got a huge week coming up, but this was huge to see how the markets and more of less the big tech stocks that all did poor on earnings, but how they were able to bounce back and still have somewhat decent days, and in the case of Apple, a phenomenal day by all accounts, to still end up on a positive side of things. Okay, so with that being said, man, I just want to tell you guys to reflect over your work this week, track your results, wins and losses. Guys, the losses are the lessons that's going to hold the key to your future wins, so you need to know that. All right, and more importantly, guys, get in some coaching, get in the weekly options, get in the Discord. You guys got plenty resources that are here to assist you. All right, more importantly, get ready to make some money with me next week. Okay, if that sounds like a plan to you, make sure you like and subscribe, tell at least 10 people. Guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.